Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Texans and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. So glad you have joined us. It's a divisional round matchup here in the playoffs. Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner, both these teams feeling the momentum, feeling good. They won last week on Wild Card Weekend. They're starting to look forward in Dream Super Bowl. One of these teams gets to the conference championship game. What are you looking for in a game like this?
Yeah, and you're exactly right, Mike. Both these teams we saw just a week ago play really well in their wild card matchups. So now they find themselves one game away from the conference championship. And it really comes down to, at this stage of the game, Mike, it's not who's practicing the best. Those reps have been really cut down. Right now, it's about getting your legs back and understanding who are we as a team, who is our opponent as a team, and who is going to play the best. Well, in a couple minutes, this thing's going to be kicked off, and we're going to find out.
The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But, Mike, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to be getting ready for the offseason.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. That's on the veteran, Shaq Mason. On 2nd down, Stroud. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll take this down inside the 30. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Third and a yard. Throwing is Stroud. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here, 1st and goal. Now, Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still 3rd down.
Trying to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Mixon. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Mixon. Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Charlie Jones now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021. National champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
You have to figure, Mike, this is a confident quarterback coming into this one. He played such a large role, not only helping them win the division, but then he followed it up last week with a big wild week away from a championship game in front of their home crowd. Everything is falling into place. But if they want to play next week, they're going to need another big game from their leader.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. The Texans offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. It is Logan Wilson. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he will score. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Texans. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Fairbairn, good on the point out. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return is Chase Brown. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Gun. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Now Brown. Whoa! And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They go play action for Burrow. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That's on the veteran, Trent Brown.
On 1, right? Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And the
had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
now a 3rd and 2.
11.
On the ground, it's Brown. He's going to have a Bengals first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Here we go. 12.
Now the replacement for Joe Mixon, it's Zach Moss. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
11.
Second down, Burrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
And he's going to have a Bengals first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to his tight end, Eric All. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Moss. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. unmask the defense, and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Gesicki, the man in motion. On the handoff, this is Moss. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. This one caught at the 4. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
They'll run with Moss. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Texans offense and receiver Tank Dell ready to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
The same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
All right.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Here's a toss right side to Mixon. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Jones now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense and their running back, Zach Moss, to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
11 mighty.
Now, faking the give. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Christian Harris there on the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Brown. He's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Taking off, and he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Burrow here on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They bring Chase in motion. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be taken down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Gesicki, the man in motion. A run on first and goal. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On one, ready?
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he'll be taken down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
On one, ready?
Jones motioning here. Burrow now. That is caught, and he's in. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Cincinnati. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will even this score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down. They don't want a repeat of 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. So we are at halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round games in the AFC. And it looks like a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills doing battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, in our game, we've got 1 half remaining to find out who goes on to the AFC title game. And to bring it your way, let's hand it back over to Mike Tirico. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg
These
Olsen.
two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the 3rd quarter underway. The Bengals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. Jones motioning here. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer.
A carry here for Brown. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here we go.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Burrow. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Here we go. 11, 12,
Jones motioning here.
11, 11, 11.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to set up the screen with Moss. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The visitors' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route under. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here's Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Stroud to throw. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
The throw left side finds Dell. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he is going to have a Texans first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back and is very close to a first down.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here down the field through the air. But when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And this is blocked.
Mike, so what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison, and it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be brought down at the 45. The veteran Danico Autry brings him down. Second down and 8. Gesicki, the man in motion. Second down, Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down taken down after after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Christian Harris there on the stop. Burrow here on 2nd down. Taken in by Gesicki. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Here we go.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Nice job. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
That's into the hands of Diggs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. To the left side and caught by Schultz. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down for Houston.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Stroud going to set up to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt, and the Bengals are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Now a give on the ground, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Here we go.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the gun with Moss. And not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Brown. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he is very close to the 1st down, but 4th and inches.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Burrow to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives.
I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's over the middle and caught by Collins. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. Third down coming up.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Now a deep ball here for Collins.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here we go.
A run with Moss to begin the drive. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They bring the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll stay on the ground. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
Here we go, here we go. we go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.